All right, everybody, thank you for joining us here at the First Alert Desk for your top stories at 11. Taking a live look at Midtown right now. A lot of us are getting ready for the weekend. It's the final work day. Maybe taking a look at your forecast, and you have the Atlanta News First and the First Alert Weather app downloaded and ready to go. We're going to take you through some of your top stories and news-making headlines in and around Metro Atlanta. I want to start with this, an exciting day for a lot of students as they headed back to class this morning. Carroll, Dawson, Gilmer, Habersham, Howell, Madison, Towns, Troup, and White counties, you are all back in school. Instruction began earlier this morning, and that adds to the dozens of other students that have started school this week. Transportation officials at this time are urging drivers be mindful. There's more school buses, more parents and students on the road. So just be careful when you do hit the road for your morning commute each day. We all want to make it to our destination safely. A lot more kids, a lot more traffic. And here's the latest from our reporter, Abby Kasouris, on what local transportation officials are recommending.
If you don't stop after seeing this flashing stop sign, a fine of $250 might show up in your mailbox because of a camera watching out for drivers breaking the law. Georgia is one of the first states to require that school buses should have stop-arm cameras.
I urge every Georgian to stay alert, brush up on the law regarding passing stop buses, and remember that doing the right thing and following those laws could save a child's life.
Mike Sanders works on pupil transportation for the Georgia Department of Education. According to a poll, in just one day, the state's bus drivers reported more than 7,800 people passed a bus illegally.
We don't want those illegal passes to lead in some tragedy.
From 2000 to 2021, there were 53 people killed after crashes involving a driver illegally passing a school bus. Nearly half were school-aged. Statistically, school buses are the safest way for your child to get to and from school. But national studies show that the most dangerous time is when they're getting on and off of a school bus. This video shows instances where a driver did not stop and a child almost got hit. Georgia bus drivers transport more than 1.6 million students, more than 770,000 miles each day.
And that's scary.
State officials are urging parents to talk to their children, maybe do a run-through. That way they know the rules of the road and how to navigate school zones safely. In Atlanta, I'm Abby Kasouris.
And in other news, might want to be mindful of Fulton County Courthouse over the next few weeks. A series of road closures have been announced as of yesterday ahead of what is widely expected to be charges from the Fulton County District Attorney's Office investigation into former President Donald Trump. Now, according to the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, Pryor Street between MLK Drive and Mitchell Street will be closed to general traffic starting August 7th at 5 a.m. That is expected to stay in place through August 18th. We are told that the courthouse and Fulton County Government Center will still be open to the public, so pedestrian traffic is allowed on Pryor Street. However, there will be no public parking anywhere on the perimeter of the courthouse on either side of the street, so you will want to plan accordingly. Between the 2nd and 3rd weeks of August, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has hinted at a historical announcement that many believe will be a series of charges stemming from her office's 2-year investigation into alleged attempts by Trump to overturn Georgia's 2020 election. We're keeping you updated on our website and app, Atlanta News First. Make sure you have that app downloaded. As soon as any breaking news information or developments in this investigation come out, we'll be sure to ping your phone and let you know the latest. All right, and chaos out in Clarkston City Council is all but over. Now, according to our partners with Decatur-ish, council member Susan Hood has reconsidered her recent resignation and has decided to stay on the council after all. Now, in a statement, she said, quote, "I want to apologize to the community and to my city council colleagues for the disruption I caused last week when I announced my resignation. I reflected on why I had run for council to begin with and that I was failing in performing my duty by not completing my term. I will remain a city council member," she says. Now, the big question, this is not something we see happen every day, so can she technically unresign? Well, according to state law, a resignation isn't final until it's been accepted and the mayor declares the seat vacant. Now, after that declaration is confirmed by a majority vote of the council, that resignation would go into effect. But since neither of those things happen, Hood is still legally a council member. We'll keep you updated on this as new information comes out. And earlier this morning, we brought you a live coverage on Atlanta News First Plus of our conversation with a mother of a 19-year-old who was shot and killed by Clayton County Police. It's been about 9 months since Eric Holmes died during an exchange with police outside of his job in Morrow. Now his mother is demanding that the officer who shot and killed her son be indicted. Rebecca Schramm has the latest.
A couple of months after the young man's death, his mother demanded that the Clayton County police officer who shot and killed her son be indicted. We're told she will have something new to say this morning outside the Clayton County District Attorney's office. I want to take you back to November of last year. According to the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, an officer showed up in Morrow at the workplace of 19-year-old Eric Holmes and started questioning him about a stolen car he'd been driving. The GBI said Holmes abruptly broke off the conversation, jumped in the car, and tried to drive off. Investigators said the officer gave Holmes several commands to stop, and when he didn't, the officer fired several shots into the car. Holmes later died at a nearby hospital. According to an attorney for Holmes' family, the officer quit his job about a month later. This is what Holmes' mother and her attorney said back in January after the GBI showed them the body cam video.
I couldn't see my child having an altercation with the police. And based on what my attorneys were able to view, it was what I said from the beginning.
The video shows Eric was having a very pleasant conversation with this officer. There was no physical altercation or verbal altercation. There was no reason for this to escalate to this young man's life being taken.
What new information will the mother have? A local civil rights activist tells us she will speak at 10 o'clock this morning. We will let you know what we learn. In Jonesboro and Clayton County, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
Now, as I did mention, we did have a chance to speak with Eric Holmes' mother. Rebecca Schramm will have an update into the latest of what the family is asking for and really this story in our Atlanta News First newscast at noon. Make sure you tune into that. I want to talk about some big exciting news that we announced yesterday. 5 people are waking up this morning as winners. Now, we announced the winners of our St. Jude Dream Home giveaway during a live broadcast yesterday evening, if you missed it. Among the prizes were $2,500 Target gift card, a Delta Dream vacation package worth $10,000, and a 2023 Dodge Hornet, which happens to be one of my favorite cars. Among those, also a $10,000 gift certificate for a shopping spree at Georgia Furniture Mart. And let's not forget about the biggest prize of all, a brand new home in Buford worth $650,000. It was truly a magical night, and we were so happy to celebrate and be able to announce the lucky winners of that home, and more so announce that we successfully managed to raise $1.5 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and their fight to end childhood cancer. And that couldn't have been done without all of you and all of those who participated. Whether you were wanting to win that prize, it still goes to a good cause. Ending childhood cancer is something we can all get behind.
We just wrapped up our 2023 St. Jude Dream Home giveaway, and one lucky winner won a home valued at $650,000, and we want to congratulate so many other winners too. Congratulations to our first day prize winner, Jose de Jesus Servin. You won a $2,500 Target gift card, a great shopping spree. This is all courtesy of Newcastle Realty. Our early bird prize winner, Yamil Sob, already planning that dream getaway. You now get to choose from any number of locations around the world, anywhere Delta flies for that Delta Dream vacation. It includes airfare, hotel transportation, and anything you want to do up to $10,000. And Priscilla Butts from Fairbird, she's a winner of this 2023 Dodge Hornet. It's a beautiful Bayou Blue. It's provided by the Tutton Group. This car has all the bells and whistles on it, valued at more than $34,000. Lucy Ohaya from Conyers, Georgia, she won a $10,000 gift certificate for a shopping spree at Georgia Furniture Mart. They've got indoor, outdoor furniture, everything you want With this $10,000, you could really make your home just like new. Everybody ready? Yes! Let me tell you what, they are spinning right now. We are drawing for the winner of the St. Jude Dream Home. The auditors from Fraser and Dean are rolling that hopper for us. Roll, roll, roll. All 15,000 tickets that everyone purchased across Metro Atlanta inside that hopper right now. And out of 15,000 people who entered the Dream Home giveaway, there will only be one single winner. Dixie Smith, congratulations! Oh my goodness. What an amazing time we've had over the last 10 months. Once again, congratulations to all the winners. And if you purchased a ticket, thank you for supporting the great work they do at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. In the meantime, stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on next year's St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. I'm Tracy Hutchins.
Couldn't have said that better myself. Tracy Hutchins, saying what a great cause this is and what a fantastic opportunity to help in the fight to end childhood cancer, and also get something for yourself, for your loved ones, enter for a chance to win a dream home and many of the other prizes that were announced. Congratulations to those winners. We hope you join us again next year as we try to raise even more money and really help push this cause forward. All right, little look ahead at what's coming up. We have meteorologist Cutter Martin with your weekend forecast in another edition of Weather Where You Are. That's at 11:30 here in about 20 minutes. And then tune into your news at noon for more weather and your latest local headlines. We'll be keeping you updated there. All right, have a great Friday.